Hello, this is Okita TV, and today we are going to look at the 3 vs 3 matchup, Roger against the new Luffy. Let's get in. For these guys which are not familiar with the effect of Roger, he is the first 7k leader with 5 lives, 2 color, and if you have any Dawn on your field, give this leader one of the Dawn cards that will be added during the Dawn phase. So that means on every turn when you get new Dawn, you need to put 1 Dawn to your leader. While you have 9 of your Dawns, so until you reach 9 Dawns, which means he tries to ramp as aggressive as possible, and the Luffy leader is the new one from OP-13, red-green, Dawn 1, put 1 Dawn on your leader. On European's attack, if you have 5 or less active Dawns, you may rest any number of your Dawn. For each Dawn rested this way, this leader or up to one of your character with Straw Hat Crew type gains 2000 power during this battle. That means you have, for 1 Dawn, technically a 2k counter, which can be pretty strong, depends on your deck list. So the players just mulliganed and we are going now into the game. Looks like the Roger player is going first. He has, I'm not sure if he is able to ramp with these events. I think the 1 cost event is you can rest 1 of your Dawn cards. If your leader is Gold Roger and you have a Dawn attached to it, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck rested. Which means if you are going second, no. If you're going first, you can ramp 1 because 1 Dawn is going to your leader, so 2 Dawns left. You need 1 to use this event and 1 Dawn to like the card is saying, to use the event. So 1 Dawn is just the cost of the card, and 1 Dawn is the main effect which you need to rest. So 3 Dawns. That's why you are looking to go first with Roger. Luffy's hand looks a little bit different. He has the new 3-hitter double attack Luffy, which is on play. If your leader is multicolored, set up to 4 of your Dawn as active. After that, you can not play character cards with original cost of 5 or more during this turn. So we see that the green cards are getting more and more this restand 4 Dawns effect or 2 Dawns like Vandish, like Milk before. Okay, let's get into the game. So just 1 Dawn and pass, and Luffy goes on 2 Dawns, draws, plays for 1 Dawn the OP-1 Nami Searcher, which says top 5, look at your top 5 deck and take a Straw Hat character or event. He is looking to take the 2k Sanji just to have a better hand, which could, I mean, you need to know that you technically just play Straw Hat characters in this deck, so you should have like at least 4 out of 5 cards which you can take. So that means he is telling his opinion that he's pretty bricked. Okay, the Gold Roger, as the effect says, needs to attach 1 Dawn and swing straight to the leader with 6k. Now you could use the 2k just to, I mean, you should, if you want to counter out, you should take the Sanji 2k because you don't want to give your opinion some more informations. And he just did that, and there it is. He rest 1 for the card and 1 from the ability, and then he can gain arrested, he can ramp arrested Don and just passes. Okay, we are going to the 4 Don turn of Luffy. And he is going to attach 1 Don and swing 6 into Roger, which Roger, just for you guys, he's 5k leader because he is, until he has 9 Dons, is he a 5k leader, so everything fine for 1 Don. Looking for another stride card and taking their PRB alt art blocker Sanji, or Nami, sorry, and pass. Now we are on our 6 Don turn. Attach 1 Don to fulfill the effect of Gold Roger, and 5 Dons left to use. Is he just going 6 into life? Yes, he's just going 6 into life. He's using a little bit. He rests 1 Don to get up to 7k. And then we are seeing 5 cost Odin. I don't have the card here, but I would say he's a blocker and he can ramp. So yeah, if your leader is Whitebeard, if your leader is Gold Roger, you can ramp 1 Don. And passes to Luffy. Luffy is now on his 6 Don turn. I like the Robin Dons. Pretty nice. Okay, we have 2Ks. He is playing 6 cost Film Trafalgar, which allows him to replace a card and playing out 5 cost Sanji. 5 cost Sanji allows on play to activate 2 Dons, and end of turn if your leader has a type frame or strike crew set up to 1 leader. So he will have at the end of the turn 2 open Dons, so he's able to use leader ability. Okay, he blocks with 6k Odin and will give 1k. And pass. So we are now on 9 Don, but yes, he needs still to fulfill the effect. Okay, what's the options here? Does he could play Katakuri. I think that's the best option here because you don't definitely not need to ramp anymore. But you could also play Odin and then swing a little bit higher with Gold Roger, but he's going for the 6k into lead. Luffy could just free counter with the 2 open Dons. I don't know what he's thinking. Oh wait, no, now he is now 7k, and that means that's an 8k attack, but he could use 2 Dons, right? To get up to 9, but he choose not to do that. I'm not sure why. Okay, here is the Katakuri. And we are not going to see a 6k swing. End of turn, restand 2 of your Charlotte Linling characters and gain 1 rested Don. And pass. Now, Luffy's 8 Don turn. What are we going to see? He already has a pretty okay board with a 7k and 6k law. He's going for the 7, which could be just a block. Okay. Takes it, no trigger. Then another Sanji, okay. On play, gets 2 downs back, and end of turn he gets 2 more down from each of the Sanjis. He's going for... Why is he going 6? Roger should be 7, right? Did I miss something? Not sure. Is Roger should be 7k now, right? Okay. And he just attached 1 down. Not sure. Let me move my camera. Okay, and another novice search, which he bounced with low back to hand. He played it out to get 9 cost Zoro, the OP-6 secret rare alt art version of Zoro. So he's getting 2 downs back. He's now on 5 downs, so he can use 5 times lead ability, which is decent. And now we are on 10 down, so he don't need to attach any down more to his leader because he's not getting new downs. He has also the 10 cost Shanks in hand, which allows him, which stops, I think, 2k blockers from blocking. But he's going for 5 into lead. I think that's an easy lead ability. I mean, the lead ability is not limited on once per turn, so why should you not just use lead ability? Yeah, I mean, it's for free. You can for free for 1 down, of course, but there is... okay, sorry, 7k, sure, yeah, okay, then you need to use 2 downs to get up to 9, and then we have an 8k swing. No, is he thinking about playing Shanks? I don't see that Shanks is very impactful, but no, maybe he's opting to play it. Okay, 8k into lead, just uses 2 downs to get up to 9. And okay, he's going for Shanks. Does he have rush? No. Okay, end of turn, we stand. You can resend 2 big mouth pirates, but he has only 1, so there is just kind of cool. Luffy now on 10 down. He could go for Zoro since he has enough life. He has 2 Sanjis which withstand him 2 more downs, so he would have 3 downs to use lead ability. And he has also some counter in hand, so I think that's the best way to go this turn. He is swinging for 7 with Sanji, just an easy free block, another 7. This needs to be a 1k or Odin blocker. I think you should just, you could also take it. But maybe he's thinking about, okay, there are 2 more attackers. Is he going to swing high? Okay, he needs to attach 1 don. Yeah, that's right. So he just gets 2 dons for lead ability from the 2 Sanjis. Okay. Still, that's like 2Ks. I think it's a pretty strong ability. And I also like the design of Luffy, which is very, very close to Roger's love. That's nice. It's a nice alt art leader. Okay, now we see the definitely more impactful Shanks, the 10 cost Shanks from OP-9. He's going for 7 into lead. That's 1 down and 1K. Yeah, there it is. Then we see an 8K swing into lead. This must be 1 down and the 2K. We have the 1 down, we have the 2K. Tashigi. I mean, Roger is not going to KO or button deck any of your characters, so definitely use Tashigi before you use Sanji. And we see a 12K into lead, which you should definitely take. Okay, he is thinking. Maybe he wants to go for his characters. That's why he, first of all, want to reduce them by 1K, which is the permanent effect for Shanks, and then swing with both Shanks to take the board. End of turn, restand, and now we have Sorrow, which is life, which you can just use to swing 3 times or 2 times if you want to keep him active very high. But you need to think about your lead ability and are you able to survive? Oh, unblockable. He is now unblockable. That means you need to keep up 3 downs for... Yeah, I mean, why not just... He's pretty bricked. He has only 1 2K, 1. Oh, he has also 0 cost event. 2K into 1K. That means he has 3, 5, 6K counter total in hand. He can counter out definitely one of the stacks, but should you? Should you counter out? I don't think so. What does the 0 cost event do? Counter. You may discard 1 card from your hand up to 1 area, just a basic 0 cost event with an additional main effect, active main effect. And the 1 cost is uncounter plus 3000. So you could take the first swing just to see what you get out of life, and then if you have a counterless card, you can use the 0 event with this counterless card. And he is just going to do that. That's a bullet, another 10. And he has the active main effect from Sorrow left, so he can restand him. But is he going to do that? Let's see. Now you should maybe count out. So 0 cost and 1 card to trash for 0 cost, then 1K, or which could be Douglas Bullet. And he goes for Douglas Bullet and 2K Usachi, which is also enough. Because we should not forget Shanks makes minus 1K. So Zoro is just a 9K, even if there is a Dawn attached. And you should also think about his leadability, you want to keep at least 3 to 5 dons to use as often as you can in leadability. And I think that's the downside of the Luffy deck. You should, if you don't have your Sanjis on board, which allows you to restand dons, then you cannot really do a lot of things with your dons on your turn. That's an 8k swing 2 dons, that's 9k, 12 into lead. You need to take this for sure. No trigger, and no 12, which you also need to take. You could count out, but this would be 3 cards. Is that the restand Cavendish, the when attacking an on-play Cavendish? Oh, another Shanks. That means his board is again minus 1k. So Zoro is now just 7k. And I mean, the leader is 7k. He has 2 blockers. He has at least 4k counter in hand. If he takes 1 more card, he gets 7 counter because of the 0 event. Okay, now I think he's going for it. He needs to, because next turn there is no way he can survive. He could swing 1 time with Trafalgar just to... no, he cannot because of the unblockable Marvet. So there is the... what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12k into lead, and he has not enough counter. So just take it, bro. 12, yeah. He could count out, but then he needs to drop his whole hand. There's a 1k and no 12. I think you should also take that, and then just pray that you have another 1k or 2k counter. Alright. Because now, no, he could already count out. So he's fine. He knows there is nothing to lose. Okay, that's 10k. And then we have 13k, and there it is. We have a winner, Roger. GG.